Very good morning, broadcast legends. How are you?
Well, top form, mate.
Thank you very much, mate.
Listen, mate, I'm going to say something to you. I just heard one of the quotes there. Bigger and better isn't going to beat Usyk. Everybody tells me that is how he's going to win the fight.
Yeah, he does need to be bigger and better. He needs to be marginally better. He needs to do what he did for the first 7 rounds and start a bit quicker this time. I mean, I've had a great insight into his camp in Malta. They're calling it prison. He was there for nearly 10 weeks, and I understand that he's better conditioned. He had that cut eye, that gash over the right eye to deal with in the last camp, of course. He's making all new marks on his strength and conditioning, his sparring. 5 young southpaw fighters have been shark tanking with him. He's here now, of course. I'm here in Riyadh. It's a big day Monday today because we're going to see him this evening. We'll see Oleksandr Usyk here in the Hilton residences where we are today, doing basically about 10 interviews. It's a big day here because this is the day when you get to sit down and they're a little bit more measured before the public set pieces for the rest of the week.
See, I saw a story this week, Gareth, from Duke McKenzie saying, I fear Fury's legs are shot to pieces. Is there any evidence of that?
Well, Fury's 36 and Usyk's 37. Fighters do age overnight or age in a fight sometimes, but what I'm hearing about Fury is that he's very well conditioned. We know what Usyk did the first time. The optics for him in that 9th round where he had Fury wobbling like a skyscraper but not quite down, and people debating whether Mark Nelson, the referee, should have given him a standing count or not, or whether Usyk should have been able to finish him. I think we're in for a very, very close fight again that'll come down to who has the will and the skill in the last 4 rounds. I think Fury has got it in him. We had that quote just now on that clip with Fury saying, I always knock people out in the rematch. Deontay Wilder, Derek Chisora, John McDermott years ago. He's coming back. This is his biggest fight, this comeback. He will never have a bigger fight than coming back from defeat. Muhammad Ali came back from defeat to become a heavyweight champion of the world again. Lennox Lewis famously did, of course, and Tyson Fury can do it. This will be the biggest fight of his career. And even though he eschews legacy and all these kind of things and says, I don't have to do too much differently, believe me, they have not left a stone unturned in this camp. He's been so quiet as well on social media. He's kind of transformed himself. I don't think we'll see Batman suits here and him coming into Crazy by Patsy Cline. I think it's business now, and that's what we're going to see.
I was going to ask you, Gareth, how close was the first fight? Because I remember watching Fury after it, and he genuinely believed that he thought he was ahead and he thought he'd won it, which surprised a lot of people, myself included.
Well, I had it 114, 113 to Usyk. I had Fury up after 7 rounds, 5 rounds to 2, like most people did. But it was that 8th round when he damaged Fury to the nose, and the 9th round where he got the standing count that made it a 10-8 round for Usyk, that made the fight very close. I think Usyk won it fair and square. I think Fury's admitted it as time's gone on, that he's looked back at the fight and he knows he didn't do quite enough. When I sat down with him in London on October the 23rd in Guildhall, when he did 8 hours of media interviews and Usyk did none because he flew in late, I think Fury admitted to complacency in the fight, that he almost threw it away. But what you can't take away is the brilliant footwork and resilience and grit and determination that Usyk always has in the last 4 or 5 rounds of a fight. He did it against Anthony Joshua in their second fight, where after 9 rounds he was probably 5-4 down, but he just canoodled his way back into the fight. He's a very, very clever ring general. What Fury needs to do this time, and Spencer Oliver and Shane McGuigan on a brilliant YouTube show, which you must watch on the talkSPORT boxing channel, is they looked at how Fury didn't keep his long guard going for long enough, and he can do that in this fight. He hurt Usyk to the body with uppercuts as well, time and time again, and he'll have employed all of that. What Usyk will do differently this time, who knows? Maybe he will move more and be more elusive. But it's going to be a fascinating fistic chess match as they go into the 13th round.
Gareth, thank you very much indeed.
Enjoy,
Have a great
Gareth.
day.
Pleasure, gents.
And a reminder, this Saturday, talkSPORT brings you commentary of that huge unified heavyweight world title rematch between Usyk and Tyson Fury live from Saudi Arabia.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.